Oh, this is delicious.
All right, here we go. Wow, it lied to me.
No countdown. We're just jumping right in.
Just jumping right in.
Hi, everybody. For a minute and a half.
Oh no!
All right, hello everybody. Welcome to Fifth Avenue Cigars monthly live stream, where we sit around this here table and enjoy and discuss our favorite premium tobaccos and libations. We also bring on a guest from somewhere here in this beautiful state of Alaska. Today we've got our friend Mr. James McCoy. I know James from my day job, where I'm cooking eggs and bacon and stuff like that for people. James is a good regular. He's also known my old lady since like high school. And I got to say, he's probably one of the nicest people I've met in a long time. Every single day, I always appreciate seeing you. So welcome to our table,
good
man.
To be here.
Cheers, everybody.
Thank you all.
You're suspiciously good people at this point. So.
Yeah, we're keeping an eye on you a little bit.
Cheers.
All right, so there it is. Welcome, and thank you, everybody, who's on here.
Oh, man.
Well, what's going on, James? You want to give us what should we know about James McCoy? What's your basic elevator pitch
into the real McCoy?
I'm the last one. Let me tell you.
That deserves a moment of silence, so Dakota feels awkward.
Have you met me?
Yeah, makes me know about me. I love the state of Alaska. I think it's amazing. I'm sure you guys know when people ask where you're from and you're in a foreign country, I always say Alaska.
Oh yeah.
You know, and oh man, I think as you know, when we meet up and we talk, I just love talking to people, get to know them, see what their life's about.
Yeah.
Try to find connections or not connections. It's nice to see somebody and have conflict and overcome it.
Yeah.
Just grow from it.
Yeah,
it's a good time. Man, got kids, got a wife. They're amazing.
Sweet. Good. 2 kids, 3 kids?
Two daughters.
Nice.
Yep.
Good.
7, soon to be 8 and 13.
Replacement rate.
Yeah. I call them my little future taxpayers.
Yeah. You're doing the service that none of the rest of us are doing. Well, except Dakota. He's carrying the weight for everybody right now. So.
It's not from lack of trying, though.
Come on, man.
It's lack of planning is what it is.
On your part?
Yeah, not on hers.
Speaking of the kiddies, yesterday, as we know, was Halloween.
Yeah.
James sent me a couple pictures and a video. Remember, like old school hay rides, things like that. So, what do you call it? It's not a 4-wheeler exactly, a quad or an extended bed.
Yeah. So just imagine a 4-wheeler with 2 more wheels. It's a 6x6.
6x6.
With the same dimensions width-wise.
So we had that with this big trailer set up all spooky with decorations and stuff, and then like got all the kids loaded up in their costumes and lights and everything, just kind of like slow rolled around the neighborhood. We dropping people off at like houses for trick or treating.
Yeah. So the whole neighborhood jumped on. I think there's 10 or 12 kids on our street.
Yeah.
And it makes it easier for them. They don't have to walk everywhere. And so off we went. We just go down. We hit street to street, and we'll stop at the end of the street. The kids get out, and they just hit all the houses. They jump back on. And it ranges from, I think we had a 6-month-old all the way up to a 13, 14-year-old. And the parents have fun. I didn't drink. I normally drink on Halloween, but I'm driving a 6-wheeler with kids, so kept it good. But all the other parents were having a good time.
Awesome.
Nice. Perfect.
I loved it.
Is it
Good
here
on
in
you. The
town,
pictures
or
looked like a great time.
is this here in town?
Yeah, just down there at the end of Tudor.
So ever since I moved into my place, I have not really had the Halloween spirit, getting into it. Nobody, the first year had some, I tried a little bit. Absolutely nobody
You're
coming
right
to
next
the
to
show.
a church. What do you expect?
I expect more kids to come out.
We're in.
Damn it.
It is a little wonky of a neighborhood. I mean, it's not like your standard like tract houses and everything.
Yeah.
It's all like one-offs in fourplexes. There's like one circle of like, hey, this looks like it was a development, and everything else just kind of whatever got fucking built there,
But yeah, it'd be really cool to have something like that going on, or right next to the Russian Jack there, they could have like it's already a spooky forest because
right.
said people that live there. But it'd be cool to have like the spooky forest kind of situation going on.
The best thing about Russian Jack is, so like there's all the homeless camps in there, which we all know about and don't talk about, and then meth heads. And I've unfortunately found out that the Russian Jack bathrooms are like a conflagration for non-straight men to go and like hide and do things there.
Hold on a second. Where is this?
Sometimes I'll do it too. I didn't know
Hold on.
All right, well
The
done.
Russian
This is 21 up here. You're good.
All right.
You don't have to tap underneath this stall. They just fucking let themselves in.
I like it.
You said the Russian Jack bathrooms. I hear that. I think the whole Russian
Yeah.
Jack.
The whole
I just take a piss
They're
wherever.
over,
right
they're
there.
over by the cars.
I didn't know there was bathrooms at Russian.
They're
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're
there's a
closed
building
for years now.
in there,
But
Yeah,
like I've been
are they?
walking by there and I see like a bunch of guys like I'm just like, oh god, I want to be part of this, and we're gone.
By the cars.
Yeah.
So across the street from the golf course.
Mhm.
You know, I always thought that was like
trail there where that little parking area is.
yeah. I always thought
Yeah.
that was something else.
That used
There's
to
a
be
little building back there.
that used to be the Russian Jack campground back in the 70s. That's
Then-
why there's a bathroom in there.
then they moved it across the street to the other area, and then they closed it down completely.
I think that's why that looks like a
But
Forest
the
Service
weirdest thing I've found in there is I didn't know there was a LARP group and then a live.
In the bathroom?
I didn't know there was a.
Some very
didn't know there was
interesting
a-
combat.
I didn't know there was a
Very
LARP
weird
group up
LARPing.
here, and then I didn't know that there was a real combat group up here. So like they put on armor with blunted swords and
Oh,
beat the
SCA.
fuck out of each
Dude,
other.
That's a sport.
It is
All
a sport.
that-
It's
yeah.
fun to watch.
I've got
It's
friends that are into
incredible.
that.
Yeah. So after I was walking through there with the kids because we want to go for a walk in Russian Jack is usually very nice, and I saw that and I'm like, we're gonna go this way, and we start going this way, and I start hearing similar sounds, and then I hear clang, clang, and fuck, boom, someone's head's like sounds like it's smashing against a tree, and we walk over the hill and we look, and they've got like blunted arrows and they're like shooting each other and beating the fuck out of each other in the woods, and like they walk over and they're like, hey, we actually have a permit to use the space. You guys can go through, but just like FYI, kind of skirt around if you can because we don't want to hurt you. I
At
was
least
like, okay,
they're
can we
cool
sit
about
and
it.
watch? And they're like, yeah, totally. And then they were like handing out flyers. It's like, we need more people to join. I'm like, my oldest son wants to. How old is he? He's not quite old enough. He needs to be able to like consent.
I have a friend that's into that in the lower 48. Her whole family is really into it. When
It's fun.
I was visiting her, she gave me a ride or driving around. I was down in Denver. I was hanging out for a couple of days. And she got her whole armor set in the back of her Mini Cooper and whatnot. And their shield sitting on top. And I was just looking at it and go, it's not historically accurate. They didn't have fucking Phillips head screws back in the day. And I was like, this takes me out of the immersion's ruined. I'm out.
Give it a shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm like,
Threaded bolt. No.
I'm like, if that's not just a hot peened over, then you did it wrong.
So it looks like Dakota's having mouse issues, but I'll go ahead and read. Chip AK49 says,
Chip,
all,
what's up, buddy?
and then we got
AK
AK
Samwise.
Samwise, the realist McCoy, James Fan Club, member number 2137832.
Damn, your fan
Pretty,
club is
pretty
way bigger
sure.
than mine.
Pretty sure
Yeah.
I know who that sounds. I love it.
Then MG Monkey.
MG, as always.
What's up,
Thanks for
duder?
joining us, man.
He might have gotten everything fixed now with his silly little toy. But yeah, so
Batteries.
I've never actually thought anybody did anything in Russian Jack. But I mean, I'm always on the golf course side of the bar there.
Have you ever been to that golf course?
What's it
I
called? A
played
rag
around
route?
there once
I've always wondered
years
'cause it's a
ago.
par 3, correct?
I think so.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it, I mean, it's right behind my house there, so I should go like all the time. But no, I don't. I constantly
Same
forget
way.
about it.
I
I
just
just pay a
pay you
fortune to go somewhere else.
I should do some research on it for next year so I can just go golfing. I mean,
Yeah.
it's next door to the house. Like,
Yeah.
Also, frisbee golf is pretty good over there.
Do they have a frisbee golf course?
I think they took that down.
Over by the greenhouse.
Yeah,
the
I'm
other side of
pretty
Russian Jack?
sure they took that down.
And then in winter, they groom it into a sledding hill. And it's a
Oh,
very
okay.
aggressive sledding hill. And for like $1, you can rent a giant black inner tube
Oh, nice.
and go down the hill. And
That's
you
gotta be
might
black.
bounce into trees. You might go almost to the road or into the road, but they don't care.
Now, speaking of
Got
Come
the
on board.
gravity advantage going right here. So
Yeah.
I'll get some
I'll
speed.
race you any day.
speaking of inflatable sleds, man, if you ever you want the fastest sled out there, look up an airboard. They are fast as fuck and controllable.
Clark
We're talking
We're-
Clark Griswold fast?
Yeah, I was gonna say you got that
No.
spray from this company.
This is technology
usually the
past
silver
his
Yes,
company.
that's it.
So my brother got him for for 1 year just because he wanted the highest, coolest tech thing, and then they're like $150 sled,
Ooh.
$200 sled.
So don't bring it to school for your kid.
Don't bring it to school. For
Are
your
they
kid.
plastic or are they made from something durable?
Vinyl, durable vinyl kind of wrapped thing.
Like you
It's-
feel confident that you got your money's worth out of it.
It's designed to go on a ski slope, but only like 3 ski slopes allow them because everybody else is here is inflatable, and these are controllable ones though. So you got to get good at controlling them.
Didn't
Not too
Alaskans
many people
love
are.
their snow, man. Might as well give it a go.
Gotta go up to
So-
Arctic Valley and try that sled.
Oh yeah,
I want to go too, but not there.
I still have a $1,500 gift card for up there for the inner tubing.
You're gonna give it away?
How
No.
about we do a company trip?
It's just
Take it back here.
They got beer.
So when we did scouts, they did a dollar match thing, and I kept donating it back to the troop, and then the troops ceased to exist because of COVID. And so like I kept giving it to the council, and they told me to stop doing that. So then I sat on it, and they kept sending me like $150 gift cards because we had purchased so many things from them. And then I've just got this pile, and I've never used it because I feel horribly guilty about it because it was used.
Hey, I will take that guilt right off you.
I mean,
Friend.
I can make a giant chili pot, and then we can, or like a giant soup pot, and we bring a griddle and have mulled
Blackstone
wine.
travels real
To-
way.
totally not mulled wine, right? And we go up there, and we just kids and everyone just go up and down the slope.
Some
And,
beer at the slopes.
I know, but we can bring hot wine.
Right? I'm just saying we don't. I mean, we don't have to be secretive about it. 'Cause
No,
there's already alcohol there.
I they don't let you consume it outside the lodge, though.
Oh, really?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
Consumption.
I don't know.
This is
I
not
believe in
transportation,
faith
this is
consumption,
for
so
Yeah.
do whatever you want.
Boys, we're a little over. We're about 12 minutes in.
Oh, we
You
haven't
wanna
even
go,
talked cigars
around
yet,
the
yeah.
table and talk about the cigars we're smoking here for a second.
Sure.
100%.
Hey, thanks for
So-
having us on track.
I was
We,
about to say that, and then I was like, sidetrack.
Sidetrack. All right,
So-
let's start with Chad here. What you got, bud?
I got, I forget if anybody had this last week, which I don't think they did. The halftime Habano. Newest one by Karenberger Cigars. They got the closed foot on it again, so it's a blast of flavor right in your face as soon as you're lighting it up. Don't try to toast it or anything like that. Just go ahead and stick that lighter right up and give it a tug. I knew it. And then it's got a milder Habano than some of the others I have. I mean, it's not like a super spice. Even with the closed foot, it didn't have a overpowering spice punch in your face kind of thing. It's,
Well, we're talking about Karen Berger here though too, and that's her thing is like balance, right?
Yeah.
Every cigar in her line is balance. So yeah.
and the two together,
shame.
the sweetness
She's
and
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
the spice, they are
Can't help it.
complementing each other and kind of fighting each other at the same time. It's a very odd combination here. So I don't know what no. Oh, I thought you were offering. No. But it's a decent cigar so far. I like it. Very much more mild than most of your Habanos out there.
We smoked those at the event with Bruce Bush.
Yeah.
Over at Eddie's. I think
Eddie's
it was.
Sports Bar, yeah.
I've had a couple of those now. I think they're fantastic.
Phenomenal bar.
Mhm.
They still do the prime rib over there?
On Thursdays, yeah.
Yep.
It's so good.
I was gonna say, if you want, you can, Vanna White it here, but
Oh no,
Oh, we're gonna do that.
I took the band off and everything. It's too late.
all right. Well, I got the camera ready to go. If you need
All right.
to.
Well, I myself, and I think Joey here also, we both got. This is something from Alec Bradley. They have a product called Filthy Hooligan, and then they do some other versions of it. This is the Filthy Gooligan. Actually, I misspoke. Black Market is the cigar. Filthy Hooligan is the Irish version, like the St. Patty's Day.
Is it doing okay so
Filthy Gooligan, Halloween edition. And honestly, man, that the Filthy Hooligan, the Patty's Day, kicked my ass. Way too bitter, hot, peppery. Kind of couldn't stand it. But so
far? It
far,
burned my taste buds.
this
for like
one's
3
a
days.
lot more mellow. It's got your usual suspects, a little cedar, a little pepper. Nothing's really coming out at me in any particular direction. It's one of those, it tastes like a cigar.
Are you saying they got some feedback?
Yeah, I think they got some feedback. So anyway, it's pretty mellow, nothing too harsh or peppery, nothing too wild. I'm not getting really getting like no sweet notes or anything. It's a middle to savory more cigar, but burns really good so far. I preemptively ashed and I had to push it off, so the construction seems to be doing pretty great. What do you think, Joey? I'm gonna skip over you for a second.
Please
We're both
do.
doing it.
I mean, I'll be honest. I grabbed this because I saw Barber Pole, and
Yeah, it is a barber.
I'm a sucker for a Barber Pole cigar.
That ash is strong.
But the ash is holding up. I was like waiting for, seeing if I was going to beat Chad here or not.
I mean,
You guys kind of preloaded it with telling me about the filthy hooligan and how peppery it was, and you guys were like, and so I was anticipating, but yeah,
That's the only reason why I haven't had it.
there's a bit there, but it's not overpowering.
Yeah.
Honestly, with the Isaac Bowman, whatever the hell it is.
Isaac
Not
Bowman.
gonna work here anymore. That's for damn sure.
Pioneer Spirit.
But yeah, this Isaac Bowman whiskey it's going together really well.
Yeah, I'm having a good time with it.
Yeah, I am not mad at this cigar at all.
Cool. So
Yeah.
Alec Bradley, definite improvement over your Patty's Day edition. Good job. James, what do we got here,
All
bud?
right. So again, I apologize, but I got to tell you something. I am grateful for being invited here because I pretty much stopped when my daughter was born with these guys,
Sure.
and I'm gonna have to break her heart. These are amazing.
Yeah.
I know I love Maduros. I couldn't tell you the name of one. I was had them golfing in Mexico with family, friends. The only reason I picked this one is it says we own the night, and last night was Halloween.
Yeah.
So that's why I went with it. And I got to tell you, for someone who doesn't know what they're doing here, I could have this every day. At the feel of my mouth,
I don't think
It's
we said the
amazing.
name of the cigar yet.
I
did
don't
we?
even know how to say it.
So the company is Caldwell, and this particular line, he's got a blind man's bluff, which is kind of like their mid-shelf offering within their family.
For somebody who doesn't know what they're doing all day.
Yeah, it's
Um,
blind man's bluff solid.
I could have this with whiskey, beer. I could have this on the golf course. I could have it on my boat fishing.
I've still yet
You
to
know,
have one.
You could have it on a train. You could have it on a plane. You could have it
At
in a
least I live
box.
in
You
a
could
proper
smoke it with a
country.
fox.
Smoke on a plane.
Well, good, man. I'm glad you like
No,
it. Yeah,
I'm
Caldwell's.
very
Caldwell's.
grateful. Thank you so much.
Check them out on Instagram or Facebook if you do that. Robert Caldwell, the owner, he's pretty funny. He's kind of a dry personality
Okay.
with a little sarcasm,
That's
though.
my kind
They
of
have
person.
they have a funny social media presence.
There are a few cigars he comes out with where I think there was one that was like a James Bond throwback, and his face is on there with like the biggest fucking sunglasses, and he's just like got his collar popped and looking like
always collar pop.
Cons-
Is this the
conspicuous
owner
spy.
that's doing that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's self-aware,
That's good.
Good.
which is good.
Good.
For a businessman, you got it.
Dakota, what you chooching on over there? buddy?
So for me, I'm having the McAuliffe Green, which is their Brazilian option. So it's I can never pronounce it. It's a bunch of gobbledygook for me, but it's the same Brazilian wrap that they use on the not the same exact Brazilian wrap, the same fermentation style and plant strain that they use for the CEO Brasilia.
Okay.
The difference is that this is all long filler that's grown on their family plantation.
Sure.
So it's got a Nicaragua filler and binder, and there's a lot of nomenclature that's in there that I don't understand, but it's good. It's got that hearty cederness to it, that mild sweetness that I always crave in these things, a little bit of nougat, and just coffee. Like it's a good cigar. Like this is better than the CAO
Nice.
Brasilia, and I'd say it's on par with a lot of the flatheads I have, if not better in certain circumstances.
Like
Nice.
CAO lines. I mean,
I've never had a bad one, right?
McAuliffe seems to be doing pretty well in general. Like they're kind of newer to us just in our
Yeah.
store and stuff. But
I
I've
think
not had
the
that.
Italia is the one that we've discussed before that we didn't like.
Yeah, the Italia is just a little dry, but I mean that's indicative of Italian tobacco. But no, it's pretty good. I've had this one before. I did enjoy it. I just didn't have a camera.
Gorlami.
Fucking movie nerds.
Yeah, and as far as McAuliffe's doing well, like yeah, they're doing pretty good. Same critique is that all their named cigars are the exact same fucking box with a different name, so you don't know what they are.
It's hard to differentiate.
And then their website doesn't give you the information. To get the information on this, I actually had to email the McAuliffe rep and like ask them details on it because it's not on their website.
Yeah.
It's not on any retailer's website. And they're not secretive about it. Like they'll just be like, oh yeah, you can totally talk about this. It's not a big deal. Like we want people to know.
Well, then put it out.
Do you really?
Not-
Yeah, I think it's a misunderstanding on marketing. I don't think it's concealment because everything that I've had from them when I reach out to them and ask them for like details, it's all primo shit. Like it's nothing you should be ashamed of whatsoever. You should brag about it because at that price point, like you can't get that shit. So
Sounds
I
like
don't
they
know
need
why.
a Dakota. They need a man in the basement.
I'm
In your
available.
Ivory basement.
I'm available for a 5% cut of sales.
Nice. There you go.
Yeah.
That's a little steep. Even just 1%. Do 1%.
I was
I
gonna say,
do.
don't sell yourself short. Bump those up, man.
Rookie numbers. You
I
gotta
would
pump
do-
those numbers up.
I would do 5% paid retail cost on their cigars, and they just ship me cigars. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, I'll take a nickel a stick. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I'm good.
Residual income's where it's at, man.
Nice.
We got
All right.
a
Well,
couple more.
we'll
up there.
revisit the cigars after we progress a little further. But yeah, somebody's making googly eyes at you.
Oh,
We
yep,
got,
that's my family tuned in.
Oh.
My amazing family.
Little
They're excited. I don't get
Every once in a while,
embarrassed.
my aunt tunes in and comments, and I'm like, oh, dear God, don't. No.
When it comes to my family, I could never be embarrassed. And I'm proud beyond.
That's awesome, man.
Every once in a while, my godson will get on there. He's 13.
And
Well,
he's watching this?
yeah, he's watching this. He's like, Uncle or Chad is like, oh shit.
Usually I'm at home a little baked, and I realize that I go on YouTube and I'm like, oh look, they're live, and then I start just talking shit.
But I enjoy it.
You guys got a fan for life here. This is an absolute
Nice.
good time.
The
But,
thing is when we do live streams, even if you're not on, we have a peanut gallery usually.
Oh no, I'm already planning that out. Let me
Yeah.
tell you, I'm just
That
gonna
is-
show up
What-
randomly with some bottles and just kind of drift them in the camera and keep you out.
One thing I do have to say is happy birthday, Liam. Because on the 28th. So if he's watching, happy birthday, buddy.
How do we have the same family? Like I got Levi, you got Liam.
Well, I don't actually have him. I mean, I didn't.
He's
Have
your
a-
bloodline, man.
God's son. That's
Oh.
very different.
Okay.
It is very good.
I thought it was like one of your numerous brothers and sisters you bring up from
No.
time to time that I've never fucking heard of.
Oh, you've met all my brothers and sisters.
Hmm.
Yeah.
They don't come to visit.
Oh,
Buddy
yeah.
here is fighting with my wife.
Hands
Uh-oh.
off. I'm
It's, that gentleman, I've known him since kindergarten.
Oh, nice.
Jesus
The
Christ.
majority of my friends said actually that.
You guys got to start. You should start a good mythical morning of your own.
It's funny you say that. Whenever we watch those, we're like, why didn't we do this?
So here's the thing is that we are trying to do a podcast down here and we have all the equipment. I mean, we'll turn off everything. But when the camera's not involved and it's okay not to have a mic in your face like this, it's really easy. It's really stupid easy to do a podcast if you want to do one.
I got to tell you, I think I
It's
told you
just
this.
time.
This is beyond my comfort zone. And I'm very happy that I'm here and I'm enjoying it. But I've had friends in radio like, you got to come on. It's like, not a chance. Not doing it. And no, it doesn't even feel. It feels like I'm hanging out with some rad individuals.
That's kind of the point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like it.
I got some friends in radio, and I like to just make the tired radio jokes to fuck with them. I don't care, man. I'm gonna make those jokes. I don't care.
Yeah, so the big thing is that we don't push people to beyond their comfort, so whatever you want to talk about, you talk about. And then if things start coming out eventually, people get more comfortable and they tell even more entertaining stories than they
Absolutely.
intended to.
No,
We don't talk about the fighting pits till after.
Behind the curtain over there, we don't want to talk about that.
Behind the curtain.
Not until the camera's off.
Well, so what we just got past Halloween. Yeah, unfortunately, the day after Halloween for me is the saddest day of the year, but I'll live.
Day of the Dead, right?
It's
Today? Am I wrong?
Oh, that was 30th.
Yeah, well, I'm
Yeah.
completely wrong.
You're the mayor from Nightmare Before Christmas. Like, only 365 more days until Halloween. Oh, God.
Well, but with Halloween behind us, obviously, we got some other holidays coming up soon. Winter is getting ready to set in. It's imminent. What are you looking forward to most? What's the
Man,
thing?
let me-
What's
let me
next?
tell
Now
you.
the Halloween and the hay ride's done.
So
What's
last
your
year, as we
next
know,
big
there
thing?
was no snow, right?
The year before that, there was too much snow.
No such thing, but I respect what you're saying. And so, my daughters, they got sleds. They didn't get to use them last year, really. I didn't get to use mine. I'm very fortunate enough that my family, they have a place out in Big Lake.
Sleds or sleds?
Snow machines. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm hoping this year we get to use them. We get to do some running, Iron Dog Trail stuff, and just have a good
Cool.
time with the family and ice fishing.
Be good, yeah.
Ice
I know
fishing.
that's so silly, but
Yeah,
everything
you
you're
do-
doing here, we could go out to the lake, live stream in an ice fishing tent,
Oh, yeah.
and fish.
Absolutely,
That's
dude.
what it's. I drink.
I've totally never hung out in rural Minnesota, out on the lake.
That's the best ice fishing in the world.
Yeah, it's 40 below outside, but
Take a
you're in
second
there
way of
and you're
stuffing
just
all
stripping
Wisconsin
down,
stuff.
smoking cigars, having a few whiskeys, making sure all your trash goes in the bag because you're not going to be one of those guys.
No.
And they do come out. The weirdest thing, you'll be out there in the middle of butt fucking nowhere, 40 miles from like the nearest building, out on the lake, ice fishing, and you'll hear a tap, 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 tap on the outside, and you open the door, and it's like a fishing game guy.
Of course.
And he's just like, hey, I couldn't help seeing you from across the horizon, but I just want to make sure you guys have all your permits, you're dealing with your trash correctly. Like I swear to God, they have more people doing fishing game in Minnesota than any other branch of government because they are so concerned about maintaining their lakes. And
You
shit.
sure they have a lot of them, or is it just one really friendly guy?
Yeah.
I was really friendly. I'm not naming names or where we are, but he came inside and he may or may not have had a beer with us, and fished for a little while, and a cigar, and then he headed out, and it was like, all right, cool. So I like
It
this
wasn't
day.
really a game warden.
In Alaska, our fishing game is very efficient. Our ice fishing tents, we're all assigned a number, and it's your number for life as long as you re-up.
Mhm.
And I have it spray painted on the side of my tent.
007?
Big bright letters. I wish. It is not.
That'd be some old timers.
But they just fly over with their planes and they look down. They're like, all right, you're good. That's your number. Look, that's James down there. Or that's my buddy Matt. Off you go. They don't screw with you.
Talking about
It's-
trash
it's
in
a good time.
making sure you take your trash. My mom and my brother came up for Thanksgiving. I don't know, like 7 years ago, something like that. And we went out to the old. We went out the old Glen to the old bridge, right? The old bridge over the Matsu and
Connect.
or the Connect, whatever. Yeah. Anyway, so we're on the bridge, Aurora hunting.
That's such a great
My
place.
family's from Nevada. We, they don't see that ever. So, we got some nice faint ones. But I brought, some beers out, and I brought a trash or plastic grocery bag to put our empties in. And it was so damn cold. Like the beer was like turning into a slushy in my hand, whatever. But like, my brother's just like, picking up our empties. And he's like, hey, just leave it. They're empties. I'm like, dude, this isn't Nevada.
Yeah.
We don't trash our
here.
state,
We
man.
love this place.
Dude, it's empty beer cans. It takes me 2 seconds to put them in a bag and throw them in the car. Like,
Good on you.
dude, I obviously grew up in Nevada. We like to go shooting in the desert and leave all of our trash out there full of bullet holes.
That's different.
That's also the desert. Who gives a shit?
Everything's dead out there.
There's like a lizard somewhere. Like, excuse me.
The way I look at it,
One
that
snake is
can
like,
go in the garbage, right?
Yeah.
You shot it. You have now recycled it.
Right.
You've reused
I
it.
got more than
You reuse it. Yeah.
more than
You're good to
drinking.
go.
Repurposed. Yeah.
I got secondary entertainment out of it. So here for it.
Bonus points if it was a glass bottle, you filled it with gasoline and put 10 right on the front of it.
Oh, 10 right.
No, you put a gasoline in the bottle. You need a twist off bottle. You put a little hole in the cap, and you put the cap back on. You put it in the campfire, and then as it heats up, it's a science. It's physics. The liquid expands and pushes out the hole, and then you just get this geyser of fire out.
Hopefully straight up.
Ideally,
campfire fun.
unless it falls over.
Just
I've
kidding.
had a bottle explode, but you set that up and then you still get behind the camper.
Do you guys have some winter activities you love, or
Well, I love sledding. Both types, but mostly, with right down the hill.
that's a blast?
But that's probably because when we were younger, we didn't have a snow machine to borrow or anything like that. So my mom would take us up to Arctic Valley, but we wouldn't go up into the top of the mountain. We'd take that power line course. Oh man, it was like a 1.5 mile long freaking sledding hill, and people just don't do it. I don't.
Power line roads, man.
It's
Something about power line roads.
Oh no. This is the main road, and you take it switches back, a couple times,
Yeah.
and at a certain point, it will be at a power line. You drop the kids off there, and you go back almost down to the bottom.
Oh, nice.
And so you will sled straight down some little flatter areas, but you will have the time of your life for however long it takes you to get that hill. Or Hatcher Pass, of course. That one's always fantastic.
Can you guys snowboard?
Used to.
I
Never
used to
been.
as well. I got old.
I've
Yeah.
never done it. I consider myself too tall for such things because
What?
I have a long way to fall, James. I don't.
It's snow.
I
I
make
know,
I make a
it's-
habit of not doing things where I might just break a collarbone
Oh,
and then
I-
screw
I
up the
can
next
respect
6 months
that,
of my
yeah.
life. But I just don't do that stuff.
Yeah.
But I do. I like.
We got a question.
I like the quiet stillness of winter. I like when you walk outside, it's so fucking quiet. You can just about hear your heartbeat. You know what I mean? Like, and I've spent a lot of time in a little cabin up north in Denali. Kind of, there's a community there, but you're pretty isolated for the most part too. And yeah, I don't do stuff per se. I'm not like a snow machine skiing guy, but I do really like winter. I like the stillness, I like the quiet, I like the crunch and the echoes of sounds when everything's all crystallized.
That far out, you got the stars, man.
Yeah.
When I put the full top on the Jeep, I'll put 2 rows of seats in the back because it's a scrambler, so it's a little bit longer, right? And we'll go out to like Jim's Creek usually, or out to like Buffalo Mine Road, and then drive out a ways in the middle of winter, and then we'll bundle up and go out, and I'll have a toboggan. We'll fill it up with stuff, and we'll go hike out a couple miles, and it's this self-contained thing. We just sit in the snow and do like a little weenie roast and hang out for a little while and shoot BB guns, or just hike around and explore an area we haven't been in before. And
Don't
it's
you just feel yourself everything's gone when you do that?
Yeah.
You're recharged.
Yeah.
Everything's just anything that happened the prior week gone.
Yeah.
Good. Well done.
yeah,
Dr. Toboggan?
a doctor toboggan.
No, Dr. Toboggan.
I don't know.
It's always something.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So,
no, it's just a
If
piece
you got
of
a
plastic.
toboggan, I just assume it's a doctor.
It's
We
just a piece of plastic.
we got a Texas tourist in here with his usual shenanigans. What is going on here?
Have you ever been to Thailand?
Sure haven't.
What would your Thailand adventure be like? Your perfect Thailand.
Well, I'd probably go with Megan Fox and Hulk Hogan.
That'd be pretty fun. Yeah.
Well, Hulk Hogan
As you
said-
sit back and watch Megan Fox and Hulk Hogan, you know.
I'm going to be the weird one here. I have some friends that have gone, and I want to go golf in Thailand.
That
Like,
would
it's
that'd
golf
be
in
fun as
Thailand?
hell. Yeah.
unreal.
I've heard some really good. Like when I worked in tourism, half the kids would do, they get done working the summer up here, and then they go to Southeast Asia, usually Thailand, in that area, just because they can live for cheaper. They save
Yeah.
up for the summer. They take all their money and go to Thailand, live for nothing.
Yep.
For 5 months, and then come back to Alaska and do it all over again. And
And it's bought there, correct? It's the currency is
Yeah.
bought?
Yep.
Yeah.
My brother had gone a couple of
Bought
times
and
now,
sold.
and he's told me his stories about Thailand of some of the things he's done. I mean, they go to not Thailand proper, but Botan Island out there, and kind of just a big old tourist spot. But they go watch, Muay Thai fight, and then they go and drink the fucking night away. And they, his buddy, I tease him all the time because everybody knows Thailand, ladyboys, which you're probably trying to get at. I'm like, Bobby, you got the ladyboys. He's like, no, I didn't, but so and so, I don't know, he might have. I was like,
It's like,
what? I was just joking around, Bobby. Don't hang out with those guys.
this resident fat guy at the table. Like street food looks really fucking good.
Right?
Yeah.
Like I see these like street vendor carts, and I'm like, I'd eat them. Fuck out of
The more I watch YouTube and street food stuff in other countries, I get a little bit more wary about it. Like, I don't think I'll ever go to China and eat any food over there after a bunch of other stuff I've seen on that. India, never. No, never,
Really?
never.
Thailand's
getting
you need water to
closer.
cook food.
Well, so some of their,
Aren't the spices there just bananas?
oh, probably,
Yeah.
but
I don't-
that might
I don't
be
have
to
the-
counteract the sanitary
I don't have
issues
any
I have.
You know what I'll throw about Thailand? They're elephant people. Like,
Yeah.
I love elephants, and I've been to zoos. I might have even pet an elephant when I was a kid at a zoo or something. But I think elephants are fucking rad. That's one thing we don't have anywhere around here unless you go to some sad ass zoo. I'd
Mhm.
love to go check out some like cool, well taken care of, kind of friendly
In their
elephants.
element.
Just, like,
Yeah.
element, just
like in a
party.
sanctuary instead of a zoo.
They're
right?
cool. Like I don't know. I think
Yeah,
elephants are
because
rad. I'd love to go
smaller
see
there,
some
or
Thai
large
elephants.
Asian elephants are a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'd like to see the elephants that we
A
don't
little
test
bit,
AC
still,
current
like,
on.
Yeah.
huge.
Yes.
Hey,
There's a lot of meat there. It's a great way to test it without
Yeah.
killing your specimen.
I think for me, like, I'd like to get like a locally made vehicle of some sort. Like they actually have like
So a
domestic.
moped.
No, they make cars and stuff there, and like
know that.
off-road vehicles and side-by-sides and stuff. I'd like to have like a domestically produced vehicle, rent it for a week, and then just every bar I go in, ask people there like, where would you go hang out?
Where would you go?
Where's the food you would go get if
I like that.
you wanted a taste of like what's in here? And they'd be like, oh, well, I'm from here. Okay, well, I guess we're on a car trip. Just
I like
just
that.
bounce around.
Where would you ask the locals where you would adventure?
Yeah, I mean, anytime I've traveled abroad, it's just always like I stop in a bar, and it's usually like a touristy place, but I talk to the people there, and it's just like, where are you hanging out after work? Why do you want to go with me? And not necessarily. I just want to go to a place that you want to hang out at. And they're like, oh, okay. Well, I'd go here. All right, cool. I'll see you later. Tip, go, bam.
I can respect that.
Yeah.
With the limited travel that I've done with friends and my family, we always try to go away from where everybody is.
Yeah.
And
I
found
want to see
my best
what
adventures.
the
That's where I
place
learned
is
to love
about.
capers.
Hmm.
Santorini, Greece. Never had a caper in my life. Went to the middle of the furthest end of the island to a little tiny village. Not village, sorry, little tiny restaurant on the water. And we ordered a salad. It cost nothing. And it came with these little balls on it. I was like, what the hell is this?
Flowers.
Ate it.
What does
It was
Mike call those,
capers.
salty
It was
peas?
delicious.
Yeah.
And then we ordered a carafe of wine. I don't know if you know this, but in Santorini, when you order a carafe of wine, it's not a bottle of wine. It's like a 2.5 gallon jug.
Mhm.
And they're like, here
It's
you
for a
go.
party. Yeah.
And then it's too much. It's too much wine. But you know,
Could be much,
I
yeah.
like the attitude of just get in your vehicle and find out where they want
Yeah.
to go.
I mean, for the most part, everywhere I've been, no one's, for the most part, steered me wrong. But like, there's been some countries I've been in where they like recommended some places. I'm like, I get there and I'm like, nope, I gotta go.
You know, one thing I would love to do
You
there.
got to have a sense of awareness and danger.
Aw, wasn't me this time.
Yeah.
I
One
got
thing.
a drink. What do I got to do?
No, usually that's Chad still, man.
I got you covered.
Before we go too much further, we're at mid-stick.
Oh,
Let's go around. We haven't gotten your impression at all yet. So like, we'll start with Chad and we'll go
Yeah,
around.
we did initials, but
I mean, it's nice and mellow.
That's
It's not
the
heating up. This is the halftime
halftime by Karen Berger. Right.
Habano edition, not the Maduro, but yeah,
Half time.
halftime at the half stick. So basically, the retro hail is milder than
God, I gotta do it now. Okay.
we got to do it every stick, man. So the retro hail is not spicy or anything. It's not overpowering. The overall flavor, I mean, it's not really heating up at all, but I can tell it's probably going to. I'm gonna have to start blowing through it here soon to kind of tamper that down a bit. But yeah, it's doing fantastically for a Habano for me. It's very well blended.
Cool. Nice. Well, on to me again. I have the Alec Bradley Black Market Filthy Gooligan, the Halloween edition. At halfway through here, I'm not overly bitter, but it has settled into just kind of like I'm getting some woody notes. There's perhaps a little bit of pepper and coffee, all kind of mellow, pretty easy going. I'm not getting
So based off of what I expect, that is actually like an enjoyable cigar.
It's pretty decent. It's not like my new favorite, but unlike that one we had years ago, it's not offensive.
Lit.
It's it's not bad at all.
Go for it.
At least that's my take
Let's
on it
hear
at
it.
the moment. And again, the construction's holding on great. It's burning slow. My ash is strong. Zero complaints. It's not my new favorite, but it is solid. Like just kind of a nice medium. Again, a little bit of wood, a little bit of pepper, coffee, not too sweet or anything. It's not a bad stick, and it's fun. Barber poles are fun. Joey, what do you think?
I'd say I'll pile on to that. You know, I don't want to say nondescript, but I mean it's the same notes from the initial fire up are there, and they're just like they've kind of chilled out. Everything's kind of really mixed together well. I think you know, mouthfeel. It's a nice experience of a cigar.
Yeah.
Right. It's not harsh at all. It's not heating up. It's you know, I'm still tasting a little bit of that pepper in there, which is it's nice to just know it's there.
Yeah.
Right. But that's it. It's just enough to let you know it's still there. And outside of that, you know, it's an easy smoke, and I'm digging it. Like the first thing, when you guys are like, "Oh man, those hooligans are super peppery."
I haven't touched any of them because of that experience.
Right.
You were mentioning it earlier.
Saying that you know that you guys have put it off because of that, and that being not the experience I'm having at all. And I was like, these fuckers lied to me.
I guess I will be having one then.
You know, give it a shot, man. Like I said, you know, I picked it out just on aesthetics, so I am not upset with my decision.
I do really like that band. It's fantastic.
The Three Ghost.
Yeah.
Dakota, what about you? How's that? You had the Brazilian wrapped McAuliffe, yeah?
We skipped someone.
Did we? Oh yeah, come back to James.
Yeah.
You
Sorry,
gotta
no, I
remember,
skipped you.
I know the
because
least.
Joey
I
and
feel
I
I should
are.
go last.
Well,
It doesn't really matter what you know. It's more about how's it treating you. What do you taste?
it's
What do you
good.
taste?
So
when you
I'm
smoke
not
it?
joking when I tell you, from someone who quit so long ago, I want to have this with me regularly.
Mhm.
I feel it's something that anybody could take on. And I just noticed something. I had a nice little mellow pull here, and I had a sip of this after, and now this is really sweet.
Oh, nice.
I kind of
Oh.
enjoyed that.
Okay.
You know, came in and I was like, completely changed the profile of what I'm drinking. And
What is it you're having?
I cannot pronounce it.
This is the Blind Man's Bluff by Caldwell, out of
Caldwell.
Nicaragua.
Thank you.
Okay.
I need to get glasses, man.
Don't we all?
Well, you
Yeah.
called us handsome earlier. If you put them on, things have changed.
Yeah.
I'm feeling some good
I
vibes here.
get a lot more play with them.
And earlier I was noticing from the past when I have some cigars that the harshness, you get like a tingle on the tongue in the back.
Mhm.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
This I don't get at all.
Oh, good. Good.
It's gonna sound very odd. I hate to say this, but I want this in my mouth.
And around your mouth.
And around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know
It's good.
that harshness. I mean, just who knows? Maybe from here on out, you start dipping a toe back into cigars. The harshness that you might have experienced versus the lack of it here, that speaks to obviously the quality of the tobacco, the aging process, the rolling, all that kind of stuff. The what we call premium tobacco. Like there's a lot of trash cigars out there, but the other thing is just how it's kept. We're not number one in the world or anything, but we do try really hard with our humidor to maintain temperature and humidity. And if a cigar starts out good and then it's kept nicely, it should never really rough up your palate unless the only other thing is your tempo, like you're like puff, 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 puff. It's going to get hotter and hotter like a fire does and then start burning it. But outside of that, you shouldn't really ever get that mouth feeling if it's a good cigar and if it's being kept decent.
It's good to know.
So we do have a couple comments here. We got one from Texas Tourist basically saying that his buddy went to Thailand, didn't know about the lady boys until he checked out the urinals.
Surefire way to know.
As is tradition.
What cigar is going to pair well with a Belgian Flanders red ale? Popped a Redenbach Alexander sour for this evening show.
Nice.
I do like it
Those
sour.
beers.
I would say something that's like bitter, like that. I'd probably recommend something on the sweeter spectrum, and I'm biased, but maybe like a broadleaf or a Connecticut shade grown. I'm going to say Brazilian wrap might be the way to go. Something that's got like an ambient sweetness to it naturally that has really strong notes of coffee and cedar.
I would think for the sour, I'll be honest, I don't drink a lot of sours. I try them. I think they're good, but I don't sit there and like
They're so good.
drink them. I don't know that I've ever attempted to pair a cigar with a sour. So I'm not.
I would
I'm a
enjoy
little. I'm
Yeah.
almost. Yeah, I think almost you might want to go. Sours have a strong flavor, right?
Yes.
Like they're kind of a shock to the palate.
It's like sourdough, right?
The only thing I could really say is I would say go for a robust and rich cigar, because what I do know about pairings is that one can step on the other. If you're a really strong cigar and like Jameson, the mild, easygoing, smooth Jameson, the cigar is going to step on that, or vice versa. You got a really powerful bourbon or Scotch, and like an easygoing Connecticut, the Scotch is going to step on the Connecticut.
Smoking a judge and then having tabiki is not
Yeah.
no bueno.
So my thought is if you're having a sour it's kind of a big flavor, every sip you take, you're going to need something with a relatively big flavor to stand up to that.
Oh,
On the other
Camacho?
hand, maybe you want to mellow it out a little bit, but I don't know. Like I said, now I'm just spitballing, but
I'd say,
my instinct is like go big with that. Get a Maduro and read into it. Some Maduros have like berry notes too, like dark fruit notes, dark not grapes, but whatever, plum. Maybe something like that would go well with a sour. And as far as the red ale, a malty, I mean, just about anything, a Habano, a Maduro.
the one
Probably
that
want something a little brighter with is for your cigar with something like a red ale, because that's a real heavy, malty.
Look at that on your
Right,
tongue after
yeah, you
something
want
that kind
something
of
a
cut
little
through that.
brighter that'll cut through that
Yeah.
richness,
Yeah.
because it's like adding a little bit of citrus to your fucking your gravy or whatever.
Yeah.
So you got a real thick, heavy, like it's like cooking, right? You got to find the flavors that work together.
I like that.
And so you add a little bit of citrus to something that's really rich, and it brightens it up and it lightens it a little bit. So
Sure.
it's if you're going something heavy with like a red ale, like we're talking, or the commenter was talking, I'd probably want something real light and bright to to kind of cut through that?
I'm gonna have a little bit different take. I say grab whatever you really like as a cigar, ditch the beer, and just a little Red Bull.
Get your Red Bull, buddy. What are you doing, man? Just get a Red
Just
Bull.
live a little.
I was gonna say my opinion on this, specifically Camacho.
Yeah.
Very bold
No,
flavor.
for strong. Yeah.
And
Which
then
one though?
the Hard Charger, which is my favorite Camacho for some
There's
reason.
a Marine Corps
Box
edition.
upstairs.
Yeah, so the
Yeah.
Camacho
Do we?
Hard Charger.
I do
Oh, okay.
personally.
Yeah, so the Camacho Hard Charger has a lot of very sweet characteristics to it. It coats your mouth. And like, since it coats your mouth with those flavors like chocolate, cedar, coffee, and then you have a sip of that, they're not going to mesh. They're going to be palate cleansers to each other. So every smoke of a cigar is going to be like a new refresher, and every drink of that drink is going to be like a new refresher on each of them.
Right.
So they don't jive, but they counteract, which
the
I
cut.
think
Yeah.
would be kind of good, because every puff of the cigar is going to be kind of fresh. Every sip of that ale is going to be kind of fresh, and
Yeah.
they don't necessarily mingle, but like they counteract each other, which I would prefer.
Well, then you got
Yes,
also.
It looks like
you
he's
know,
got a little follow-up comment on here.
Yeah.
Too.
Oh yeah,
You know, taste is all subjective too,
Sure.
so you got to find what works for you.
It's ale matured in oak. I don't know that word. It's feeders.
Fjorders.
Mastered it with sour cherries. So think something that will pair well with sour and fruit. Yeah, again, I'm not speaking so much from experience here, but guessing fruit and chocolate goes well. Maduros almost always have a little
There you
bit of at least cocoa-y, dark chocolate, baker's chocolate, sometimes milk chocolate. And they sometimes do have like a plum or a dark berry note to it too that might
Yeah,
pair
a
well
little more
here.
of that.
My best guess is a rich Maduro. It's just a guess though. I haven't really tried it. You'll have to play around and let us know what you think.
Something of a creamier mouthfeel too, probably
Yeah.
go well to
Yeah.
counteract or complement well.
True.
all interesting takes. Appreciate the suggestions. Thank you, gents.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then,
So
let's go back to the Thailand thing real quick. Though.
Yes, I'm on board. Let's focus on Thailand.
I want to see the Kumite.
What is that?
Nobody.
Is that the underground death match?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, it is.
Jean-Claude
He's
Van
talking
Damme.
about-
Like,
Yes.
what?
Jean-Claude.
Oh,
So he did two movies that are the same movie but different names.
What's that
all
called?
about
Best of the no.
There's
What's it
Death
called?
Sport.
Bloodsport.
Bloodsport.
Oh, sorry,
That's right,
Bloodsport.
that's right,
What's the
yeah.
other one? It's just like Bloodsport, but it's not.
It's like the same
You know
type
what
of
I'm talking
movie,
about, yeah.
but
They
it's
actually do that there?
no. So
Oh.
Not at all. Just the once.
Dude, my sales have just depleted. I
Dude,
was all
Bloodsport
excited.
was based on
Frank
autobi-
Duke.
It was,
Frank Dukes, yeah,
yeah, and
Yes,
it was
a real
based
dude.
on his real
real.
life experience, which was debunked later on.
It's a completely made up story he
So I
made.
didn't know
He
that.
wasn't even a martial artist either.
But
he
it was
he
such a
made
good
it
book.
all
That's
up.
great.
Yeah.
And we
But I
recently
wanted-
watched that at work, and we learned that it was a real story. And
Yeah.
now I gotta go to work like, guys, it's all bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh
They're gonna be
man.
so sad.
It is so.
but I
It
wanted
took
to,
years to debunk it too. It didn't take years. It just like everybody's like,
No one wanted to debunk it, probably.
yeah.
You know?
we like the movie. We're not going to say anything.
Yeah, we're not gonna push this.
Somewhere out there, Frank
Dukes.
Dukes is sitting there with like a robe. He's like 80 or 90. He's just like, God damn it.
Actually, I don't want to just ride it. I want to drive one of those long
The tuk tuk.
boats.
Oh, the longboat.
the
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Lone fucking Chevy big block on the back. And
The boat's about this wide, and
Yeah.
the engine is just ginormous.
Oh,
Oh
Just
man,
imagine America. We
Yeah.
make everything
Oh,
bigger,
fuck
right?
yeah.
Why don't we have that?
I don't know. It looks so much fun.
Don't they have when they do that, don't they have kind of like party barges or whatever? People are chilling. They have like food vendors come up.
Yeah,
I've seen this in movies.
There's like
whether it was Thailand
like
or not.
the floating market where they'll just like
Yeah, they come up and you can, like,
they'll
buy
come up,
drinks and
everything's
food
on
and-
boats and shit. And you
Just booze cruise the whole.
I
that'd
was
be great.
watching
My
Conan
trucker's
O'Brien
had a
Goes
crocodile.
Love Conan O'Brien.
Conan O'Brien Goes Abroad, but it's a new take on that, sponsored by HBO, and like
Yeah.
he's allowed to go off the rails, and he doesn't have to be PG-13, so it's a
extreme.
lot. It's way more entertaining,
Nice.
and it's not laugh track. It's good. My kids enjoy it, and they watched it, and they watched it with me, and they're like, "We understand your humor now, Dad."
We get
One
it.
of my favorite all-time greats on TV, Conan O'Brien.
Yeah,
And when he did that
Oh,
HBO
he's just
series,
amazing.
I got through 2 episodes, and I was like, if I keep watching this,
Werner Herzog doing the intro. Yeah, it was so good.
it
The
changed
quiet
everything
redhead
how I thought
struggles
about it.
for acceptance.
Because, like
I
you
love
said, he's unchained. He doesn't have to fit this narrative.
Yeah,
And I really like that because it's a new version of Conan I've never seen before. And I was like,
it's
this
just
is
him
great.
being him, and it's great. I love it.
The best one I've ever that stuck with me though. so long is the little skits he used to do where, you know, he'd hit the picture of the person on the, you know, TV next to the fucking desk there, and somebody would dub over the mouth, you know.
Oh, yes, yes.
So I forget who the guest was, but it was, I think, somebody from 90210, and all I can remember is Conan asking him questions, and then all of a sudden the guest goes, Tori Spelling's got a penis. No, she doesn't. Yes, she does.
You go there.
Dude, my favorite Conan bit and from his show on TBS, and it's seasonally appropriate, is the Gravy Boat Lighthouse. Have you ever seen that? Where they're talking about, he's like, if you're an insane person, they're like, they cut to this. It's a fake commercial, like all the SNL and all that shit, and it's like, this dude's got the gravy boat, and he's like, hey, give me some gravy. And he's like, oh no, and he's like, I'm gonna spill it, whatever. And then the guy's like, wait, you got it in his lighthouse in the middle of his gravy, in his mashed potatoes. Like, oh, I see where it's at, and just puts it there.
It's the lighthouse, the guy at the gravy boat.
It's the guy at the gravy boat.
So clever.
It's so dumb, and it is hilarious. And you just look up Gravy Boat Lighthouse on YouTube, and it'll pop right up. It's 2 minutes.
I will be doing that the moment I get home.
It's so good.
The thing I love about Conan O'Brien is like he loves the haters. He's like, you feed me. Like, I got to you. You hate it because it's so dumb, but it sticks with you for years.
Hate
and I
is
still
still an
get
emotional
comments.
reaction.
Yeah.
Hate's stronger than bored.
It's a strong reaction.
Yeah.
The individual that commented up there, J.R. Zufeld, he's got a friend that's local from Alaska, doesn't live here anymore, who looks just like Conan O'Brien. And I believe, and he can correct me if I'm wrong, he was in the crowd in a Conan O'Brien episode, and they cut to him like, what the hell? I could be mistaken. It was a long time ago. I think his name was Eric Braun, maybe.
Okay.
He can correct us. But, dude, if you saw a photo of him, that's Conan O'Brien.
Oh, man.
It's
That'd
pretty
be
good.
so funny.
I wish he was into cigars because he does come up to Alaska to go fishing on occasion.
That'd be great.
You got a boat.
Was
Let's
at
make
the
this happen.
World
He's
Series
squeaky clean. That's the
on
problem.
Lake. He's in Toronto.
Yeah.
So
He does drink,
Jonathan
but he doesn't do
Lawrence was
anything else.
At the game.
Just to hang out with him would be amazing.
Fuck yeah.
I want to hang out with J Rock at a baseball game.
Pretty
That
nice.
ump was counting his no sayings.
Well, you got to be counting my nom-sayings, know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got the nonsense.
You got nom-senses? Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, inside jokes, too much. Clear the air. Where are we at?
Trailer park.
We got-
Just trailer park.
We got 53 minutes going out of this
Oh, no,
segment.
that-
James, all right, so you're looking forward to
not
sledding
trailer
at wintertime.
Absolutely.
And snow
I
and
live for winter.
kick-ass
I love Alaska specifically for that reason.
You got a kick-ass family.
They're amazing.
We haven't talked about your job much. I know
Oh,
you
man.
work on the slope, and you told me once,
I do.
and as is tradition, I immediately forgot.
And as you should. It's very forgettable.
Yeah,
What's
I-
a-
I've been,
give us the
Because
elevator
it's in the
pitch of
same
what
field
of
he
your
used to be
job.
in.
What do you do?
Yeah.
So I've been a mechanic since the day I could get paid.
Mhm.
I'm not amazing. I don't say anything like that, but I love my job. I love
Sure.
what I do. I love the people I work with. First of all,
If you have passion for your job, you tend to be pretty fucking good.
and I don't want to call it severe passion. I'm getting old. Mechanic is very labor intensive, but I work up in Prudhoe Bay. I've been up there since 2007. It's fun, and I get to work all day. When work, let's be honest, you don't have to work 24/7.
So what kind of mechanic?
I call myself a facility technician. So we work on pumps, we work on valves, work on air handlers, HVAC. We work on these gloriously horrible, gigantic fans called fin fans. Just imagine a radiator, but it's horizontal, and the blades are 6 to 7 feet long.
Fun.
Just big stuff. But
Get a haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my grandfather worked up there. My uncles, my cousins, my dad. And I was down here in Anchorage in 06. I worked at a Subaru shop local, one of the best Subaru shops. I'm not going to drop a name here, in Anchorage for 5 years.
Drop the name.
AAA One Subaru the shop, man. They
Oh,
are
yes.
100%.
100%.
They gave me a go coming from nothing.
Yeah.
And they're like, here, we want you to work here. And so I started wrenching, learning.
A lot of apprentice mechanics go there, cut their teeth, and actually learn how the process works and how to.
It all
book time
started
and
stripping
everything.
cars. So I
Yeah.
learned where parts came from, how to take them off quickly and efficiently. And
Yeah. It's
work
called the
there.
plasma torch.
And then, for
That
certain
blows your
parts-
friend.
for certain parts. And then,
Certain things. It's like we don't care about the frame. All right, whoosh, done.
and I knew I was gonna marry my wife and start a family, needed more money. And I was like, I'm going to go work on the slope. And just started digging ditches and knew the right people and got some good experience and just started wrenching.
And you're not bad to work with?
No, man, I
Exactly.
gotta tell you, my biggest plus for me as far as a coworker is I have your back to the day you die.
Mhm.
You know, like I might fuck up occasionally and not work with you the way you want, but I got you.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about. And we're a big family up there. You know, you got your stepsisters and your brothers you hate, but you still get along.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, what it matters is we keep the oil on that line, and the state keeps running. And that's what we all think about up there. They're some of the hardest working people I've ever known in my life.
Do you ever
I'm,
work on the pumps on the actual line?
So, all right. So that's that would be the pump station. So the
I was gonna say,
Alieska maintains.
Those
all that.
are all jet engines, aren't they? Just putting positive pressure in the line to push shit down?
So,
Or is it an actual, like,
it depends.
standard pump?
It completely depends. So we have a lot of turbines up there that generate pressure to keep reservoir pressure going.
Okay.
using natural gas. And then as far as going down the line,
It's all
That's
Rolls
not
Royce for the
100
most part.
oh man, but we got GE frame fives, we got Nova Pignonis, which is Italian, it's the same thing as GE frame
I'm getting in the
five.
weeds. I apologize.
No, those, but I don't work on those anymore. I did work on those for a few years as a
Okay.
contractor, but now I took a retirement job inside a facility and just maintaining all the equipment in there. Still have a lot to learn. I work with some people that have done so much more than I have, and they teach me so much every day.
Mhm.
Even being someone who's older, it's fun.
I'm one of the safety stories up there.
But you're alive, so not
course
that big
you
a
are.
deal.
Well, I spilt 100 some odd barrels into containment of diesel.
But it was into containment,
In containment.
so you're good.
I'm a safety story though.
No, yeah.
Oh, so
Hey,
JRZ saying that what he prefers is the simple, pure comic guess from Conan O'Brien, like the
Jeez.
masturbating bear.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about the bear. That's so good.
Oh,
The
man.
thing is every once in a while on his podcast and on he does not a live stream, but like he records the podcast and edits them because they record them for video, puts them up. He'll have someone randomly come in a masturbated bear costume and just sit in the background doing their fucking thing while they're just talking and completely ignoring the fact
That brings me so
that
much
is
joy.
in full fucking shot.
Yes.
And I'm just like, oh my God, man.
So, question: does anybody have a bear costume?
No.
No.
Not yet.
Just letting you know, I could be your guy.
I mean, you say you're already a bear. I'm more of an otter. He's more of an otter.
I like it.
I'm more of a straight.
Going back to your experience on the slope, I worked in construction back in the mid 2000s, and blue collar family and whatnot. But I could listen to old guys telling stories
It's the greatest.
all day long because those guys have been doing the job forever. They know everything, and they'll teach you all the oh, shouldn't have done it like that. You do it like this, it'll save you a lot of time and effort. They have all the old tricks, and I feel like just kind of generally where we're at, like in society, even like we're not listening to the old people who
Mhm.
tell us stories.
Oh man, it's not even old people. When I was working up there, I would sit there and I'd start fiddling with shit, figuring it all out, and then somebody would come up to me and be like, "Hey, we gotta take this apart." I was like, "All right, let's do this part first." I'm like, "No, I'll just undo this right here." And it's like, now you just fucking ruined the whole goddamn thing. We're gonna take another goddamn hour fixing this part. It's like, just do it the way I said, and we would save time.
So I'm going to get up on my high horse here.
Why's your
All right.
Why did you get so
Um,
strong?
This is why I like functioning unions, because they do an apprenticeship style. So like when you do an apprenticeship in the union for a very specific company, there's a lot of systemic knowledge that following around someone who's been there for 40 fucking years, you pick up, and it makes you more efficient at your job.
Absolutely.
And like at least in telco, for instance, there's lots of weird, like they've got their map, but it's a huge fucking spider web of cabling and things going on. They're like, oh yeah, like Blade 5 always has issues. If you got to swap someone, do not swap them to Blade 5.
Okay,
It doesn't
hold
matter if
on,
they
hold
swap
on.
it out. There's some weird connectivity.
You're
issues.
dealing with people that have a higher intelligence level than apparently that I was dealing with, because
I'm saying like
it's
mechanic
essentially the same
apprenticeships.
thing. I've got a guy who's new, who's trying to learn, but he's like, I'm gonna do this instead.
Well, that comes from a lack of maturity. Like, you should always be
Yeah,
receptive.
They were young.
When you see someone, they don't have to be older than you.
No.
If you see someone's been in that job longer than you have, do your best to be receptive to learn from them. And
Oh, yeah.
obviously that person didn't want to.
Yeah.
And then, are you part of a union?
I was.
Yeah. USW 4959,
Mhm.
great group. We don't have a apprenticeship per se, but I had mentors for a very long time, and I still have a tremendous amount to learn. And I agree with you.
It's nice to have like a mentor that helps you out for the first couple of months and like helps you learn the ropes, and then you can always like text him or message him and be like, hey, I'm working on this thing. I know you've lived in this specific facility for a
100%.
long time. Like,
That knowledge
I'm
is
running into this
priceless.
weird fucking issue, and they're like, oh yeah, just turn valve 5. Why? Well, because of X, Y, and Z. Oh, that makes sense. How'd you find that out? Months.
Bad.
It is nice in the learning process. I try to do this if I'm in a position of teaching ever. Don't just tell people what to do, tell them why they're doing it, because that gives them more knowledge and helps them problem solve in the future for like, if you understand the bigger picture, then they have the details to figure these things out for themselves next time too, as opposed to like, just turn the thing and just do this. Here's actually why. Here's what's happening when you do this.
Yeah.
You build their knowledge and understanding, or vice versa.
Yeah.
Please tell me, build my knowledge and understanding, then I'm better at problem solving for myself next time.
So before we get too far into the weeds on things, we are at the top of the hour.
Yep, we did it. We
or
did
at
it!
the bottom of the hour, I guess. But we're
doing it,
at
Red
the
Band.
end of our time. Quick notes. They get a little heated.
It's not getting too hot in the end. I have nothing else to say about its
Yeah.
flavor,
And
but it's pretty
then-
chill.
I'm going to be taking this home and sharing it with my wife if I'm allowed to do that.
And then,
Let her experience it.
no, he just said it.
I'm,
Yeah,
with, with Ben. I didn't get hot. It's
All right, we're gonna do the thing. Sweet,
good to go.
salty. The McAuliffe Green's where it's at.
All right.
All right.
Well, on that note, everybody, thank you for watching again
Yeah,
and
thanks for
making
being
it all the way
here. Thanks
through,
to
guys.
James McCoy. Thanks for being
Very
here, bud.
grateful. This
Appreciate
was a
you hanging
treat.
out.
Appreciate
Thank
you all.
so much.
Thank you to everybody who asked questions and said hi. Have a great night. We'll see you the first Saturday of next month.
Make a pose.